Hello. I'm sure it is safe for me to assume that at some point before you've left your house to drive somewhere, someone said to you, "Drive safe and remember to buckle up." Well, according to Dr. David Houston and Dr. Lilliard Richardson in an article of American Journal of Public Health, seatbelts are widely regarded as an important tool for enhancing motor vehicle safety. It has been estimated that seatbelts reduce the risk for a fatality by 45% in passenger cars. After listening to me speak today, I want my audience to know the benefits of wearing a seatbelt. Things I find most important about seatbelts is its history, different types of seatbelts, and the seatbelt laws. Being born and brought up by a family of police officers, safety has always been taught and practiced. My parents stressed the importance of seatbelt use in particular after seeing accidents and hearing about tragic stories of death that could have been prevented by simply wearing their seatbelt. So today, I will be educating you on the history of a seatbelt, different types of seatbelts, and the seatbelt laws. I will begin today by introducing the history of the seatbelt. The seatbelt was first invented in the early 19th century by George Cayley. Seatbelts were not used in military aircraft until World War II. After that, Niels Bohlin developed the modern form of the three-point seatbelt that we use today. You might not have known that the seatbelt we use today is referred to as a three-point seatbelt. So I will go over the different types of seatbelts with you. There are 9 different types of seatbelts altogether. According to a June 2003 article in the Journal of American Medical Association, belt positioning booster seats were associated with added safety benefits compared with the seatbelts to children through age 7 years, including reduction of injuries classically associated with improper seatbelt fit in children. Knowing how to properly use each type of safety belt could reduce the risk of injury and fatalities. There are 7 different point belts. These belts include 2-point, 3-point, belt end seat, which is kind of like 3-point but a little different, 4-point, 5-point, 6-point, and 7-point. Another belt is called the lap belt, and it's commonly found on airplanes, and it's one that just goes straight across your lap. The last type of belt is a sash. This belt goes diagonally over the occupant's outside shoulder and is buckled inboard the person's hip. Now that you know the different types of seat belts, you should know that if you don't put those seat belts to use while driving, you would be breaking the law. You may have heard the phrase "click it or ticket." This is just a little reminder from the police saying that if you do not buckle up, you will be issued a ticket. Seatbelt laws have 2 categories. The first category is primary, meaning that they can just pull you over right there for not having your seatbelt on. They don't need another reason. And secondary is just the opposite. They can't pull you over because of your seatbelt being the only thing. They have to get you for something like your tail lights out and then also issue a ticket for your seatbelt. According to a May 19, 2002 article in the Journal of American Medical Association, the prevalence of seatbelt or self-reported safety belt use was higher among states with primary laws than among states with secondary laws. New Hampshire is the only state that doesn't have the law that requires a person over 18 to wear a seatbelt. I assume that that'll be changed soon, but right now they're the only ones. So instead of having to worry about what seatbelt law applies to you and the people in your vehicle, just buckle up. If you buckle up now, then you don't have to pay the price later. Now, I hope you have all the information you need to know and be knowledgeable about the seatbelt. I have told you about the history, the different types of seatbelts, and the seatbelt laws. Just remember to be smart about seatbelt safety, and most of all, click it or ticket.